So, blogging as a network marketer. Hey, everybody, my name is Chef Katrina, and a lot of questions I get asked around blogging is it right for network marketing? Why should network marketers, home based business owners, or direct sellers use a blog? What's the purpose of it? It seems so technical. It seems like there's easier ways. Like, if I just use social media, I can build better, bigger, and faster. The reality is that blogging really builds an authority presence online. If you think about it, you as a user that's been on the internet, every time you go to buy a product or service, you're buying it from a website, you're buying it from an individual, you're buying it from a business, you're buying it from a huge shopping cart. There are a lot of different ways to look at this. Blogging is a critical element for network marketers, those that take it on, which are few and far between. So there's tons of room and space out there for you. Those that take it on have always become a top earner in their company. Always, without a doubt. I have yet to see a consistent blogger in the network marketing that's training the network marketing industry, that's going back and saying, "Hey, this is what I've learned. This is what I'm doing. This is what's working for me." They always have success because it's inevitable. Blogging says, "Oh my gosh, who is this person?" Like every time somebody sees a blog post from a leader, they're like, "Oh, right." It takes them back. It's like, "Oh, they must be a leader. They must have some sort of authority. They have this website. They have this presence. They're not just using a replicated site from their company." So like, who are they? And what are they going to share with me? So from my personal experience, if I were to get back all over again and start from ground zero, like if I came into this industry with no experience and everything else, the first thing I would do is build a blog, because a blog sets up the authority status. It actually sets up the business mindset almost immediately, because it asks the question, are you going to show up today for somebody else? Guys, we join network marketing in this company, not just for ourselves, but we also see it as a way to help other people. I'm almost positive 90% of you see this as a way of helping other people. You're like, I just want to help people get better with their health. I want to get people better with their finances. I want to help people get better products, services, work with companies that make a difference. Like, you're always thinking about other people. And that's really what network marketing is about. It's about networking. It's about meeting other people. It's about sharing value. It's about getting to know a person's wants, needs, and desires, right? The marketing side is where network marketing typically fails us. Their job is not to hand us marketing material. That's what we sign up for. That's why we're the consultant or the independent business owner, because what the company is relying on us to do to get our paycheck is to market them. And to market them, it really requires having a blog. Here's 3 reasons that blogging is so critical. 1, with a blog, you can write about your company. Now, we hear it all the time on social media. They always say, don't mention your company. Don't mention your company, because people are going to go to the internet and search it. The reason they say that is because top leaders are scared that you're going to go to the internet and find information about it. And typically, because there aren't enough network marketers out there putting the positive out there, putting the good about being in this company, that you'll mostly find negative information, which is what they don't want you to see. Like, I get it, right? But how can you be somebody that counteracts that conversation? And the only way to counteract that conversation of negativity, of spam, of fraud, and everything else we hear about this industry is to have more bloggers like us out there sharing the value of being a network marketer, of being in a direct sales company, of being in affiliate marketing. Because once we share what we're learning and how we're doing it and how authentic we are about it, it starts to change the perception. So we need more bloggers. We need more network marketing bloggers that are actually learning the marketing skill set of building a blog. That for me is like reason number 1. It's like we need to be able to balance the conversation. And if nobody's talking about it and nobody's blogging about it, there's nobody out there to counteract the conversation. So will you be the one to take that on? Second reason I like blogging over social media is because blogging is a long-term strategy. What I mean by that is that a blog post that you put out today has a lifespan of 3 to 4 years. Yeah, you heard that correctly. And I'll even show you guys, there's an amazing training that I'll point you guys to where I even show you this. It's so critical to understand that most of the time on social media, you're posting for the moment. You guys know this around Instagram. You know this around Twitter. You know this around TikTok. You know this around all of these platforms. It's moments, right? It's small pieces of time. When you write a blog post, that content has a longer shelf time than any other social media platform. One, it's searchable because you learn how to be found, right? You're going to look for keywords and how to be found by people and what they're searching for. Like, this is a whole different mindset. Like, what if you could be found for your products and services? What if you could be found because you're a top leader? What if people called you up or emailed you and said, hey, I want to join your team because I see the value you're providing? That's the difference, right? And so instead of going to social media and begging people to join your company, here with a blog post, you have the ability to one time create something and then keep using that same article over and over again as a traffic source, as a lead generation source. So again, three of the things that I like, I've talked about this so far. Good morning, Jeff. Having a blog gives you the ability to counteract the negativity around this industry. It gives you the opportunity to build your authority, your online presence, and be seen as a leader in this industry. Second thing is it's long-term. You have the ability to create a long-term presence. And when you both know that if you're going to jump into a network marketing company, stay in it for the long term. If you're only going to be in there for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then maybe this isn't for you. But there's something about the business mindset that once you start blogging, changes everything. The third thing you're going to need to do is that blogging is super simple and super inexpensive. Learning how to set up a website doesn't cost you thousands of dollars, right? And having somebody develop your website, you can do that. You can always do that. But I'm of the mindset that you should at least know the basics of how a website works before you hand it off and pay somebody else to do the work. You have to have the basics understanding of what it is to blog, why the blog works the way it does, how it's a marketing tool, the value add for that. A lot of times we hire web designers because we need the graphic designs. I do it all the time. So this is really where I want you to take a look at what's most important to you. Are you in for your business for the short term? Are you here just for a moment in time? Are you just like, I'm here to get rich in 60 days and I'm out? Or are you somebody that's going to invest the time in yourself? Because I will tell you, network marketing is a lot more about personal journey than anything else. So what are you taking on personally for yourself? What are you taking on as somebody that's sharing information about the company, sharing information about the products and services, and make sure you're working with compliance. You should always work with your compliance with your company. They are there to support you and to make sure you continue to get a paycheck. And I'll share next time with you a story around what happened when I started blogging with compliance. So the best thing you can do is get to blogging. And yes, I do have an amazing resource and a training that I can share with you right now. I have a masterclass that I put together. It's called Blogging Ingredients. And it's a masterclass that walks you through the elements of putting together your website. It walks you through what you're going to need to do to get started and the mindset around how to get seen and leverage a blog as a network marketer to really launch and build your business faster than any other time period. The internet is desperate for your information. And if you start today, you have the ability to be above the rest of the groups because everybody else there is still doing social media, but I'm going to teach you how to leverage social media through your blog to get more traffic, endless leads, and really build that legacy that you're looking for. So if you want to learn more about blogging, then click on the link down below or here in the description or somewhere on this website that you're reading this off here on my blog and get access to Blogging Ingredients. Go through that masterclass training and see for yourself what it looks like to be a network marketer that's building a six-figure business, not just wishing it, but actually has the ability to create it. With that, I hope you're having a great day and I look forward to seeing you in the Blogging Ingredients Masterclass. Talk to you soon.